going on, guys? Eric and Eric here from Moski Homebrew, and today we're going to be taking apart this nice new deep freezer and turning it into a Keezer.
We're going to put wood in it.
So we're gonna make a collar for it.
We're making a collar.
Yeah.
Making a collar out of a 10-foot 1 by
9/8 by.
We have a piece of wood and we're gonna cut it and make a collar.
We're gonna cut it into a few pieces and attach it, make a collar.
The lid will sit on top of that collar.
We got some weather stripping that'll sit between the freezer and the collar.
The reason we're putting a collar on is to put tap handles, and it's gonna raise it up so you can put 5-gallon kegs easy, and you just have a lot more room.
Well, more room and be able to stack some smaller kegs on top of each other.
Like 3-gallon kegs.
Yep. Exactly.
So let's get started.
Do it. Break it down.
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 Oh man.
Pull up and lift down. Alright, so we got the lid off. And now, what's the next thing, Eric?
We're gonna cut some wood. We're gonna measure 2 long pieces, one in the back, one in the front, and then we'll worry about the middle pieces once we're done with that.
Cool, we'll do it.
So we've now got our collar, we got all the pieces cut, looks good, everything's
So far so good.
Yeah, so far so good. Now we just gotta drill some pocket holes on the inside. And then we're gonna drill pocket holes going down so we can screw it into the fridge. That's what we're gonna do.
Yep, that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Yep.
You're the mastermind behind this, not me.
It's not even mine.
Exactly. Yep. So now we've got our pieces of wood cut. We've got pocket holes drilled. Now we just got to tie the whole thing together. And we're going to start by tying the frame together, or the collar, and then we're going to be attaching it to the Keezer. Now that we've got the collar built and all put together, now we're going to put a seal around the top. And the seal we're using...
This is the seal we're using. It's a multi-purpose rubber tape.
Perfect.
It has large gaps in it.
And it's flat.
So
that was just found at what, Menards?
Yeah, we found this at Menards. It was really cheap actually. It was like $8, I think, for
I think it was for maybe $5.
One of these. Well, yeah, it might have been even cheaper than that.
We're gonna do some sanding real quick, get some of the pencil marks off. So now we have a collar and it's stained, put together, and now we just gotta attach it to the Keezer and attach the lid to the top of the collar. The moment of truth. Hey! That wasn't so bad.
It's turned out real nice.
Yeah, it did.
Real nice.
I'm very happy with the way it turned out.
I think it looks pretty slick.
Bloop. Oop. Same hinges. Just made it a little bit bigger. Got that for, well, that cost me $30.
I guess it is a lot nicer that you bought nicer wood to do it, because if it would have been like 2x6s, it wouldn't have looked as good.
Right. I mean,
it helped. I think it helped a lot with the seal too, because it was a flat surface instead of a rounded surface.
Yes.
And getting that to go down like, you know, snug is going to be is a lot more difficult.
And the other thing that also really worked really well, which really surprised me, was drilling into the top of it, almost into like the plastic part of the freezer.
We can lift up the whole keg or whole freezer by this now.
Right.
So I mean, it's
strong.
on there.
And there's no wiggle, there's no nothing with this on here either. Now this isn't very heavy, but
no, and it was very easy to take the hinges on and off. I mean,
4 screws on each hinge.
Yeah.
It's kind of like your middle-sized freezer, honestly. They have
Yeah.
some that are a little bit smaller than this, and they have some that are freaking huge too.
gigantic, yeah.
So just picking out the freezer in the size that fits your kegs the best, and the collar size that you want. If you're gonna stack kegs, you may want to go with a taller collar, or if you just like the look of a taller collar.
Mainly, you want this big to stack 3-gallon kegs. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. We're happy to answer them. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our page.
We'll see you guys next time.
Cheers.
Spider jet coming for landing. Moski Homebrew sign.
Moski Homebrew going down.
Yeah, he's using clamps right now.